Hey, Southeast Texas, thanks for tuning into The Beat. I'm Letitia Cahey. And we're starting with some breaking news this afternoon. People in one Beaumont neighborhood are breathing a sigh of relief after a major levee breach threatened their homes and property. Now, that leak at the LNVA Canal has been repaired and that water is receding. 12 News reporter James Grant joins us live near the Pine Glen neighborhood. And you know, James, Beaumont police told you earlier this afternoon that it would take an hour or two for the water to fully recede. How are things looking now?
That's right, Letitia. You know, it feels weird to be talking about flooding with the drought we've had here in Southeast Texas, but that was the case for residents here in Beaumont's Pine Glen neighborhood after a levee breach caused the water to rise. According to Beaumont police, there was a water breach Thursday morning on the LNVA Natchez main levee. The breach caused streets in the Pine Glen neighborhood, which sits close to the levee, to flood. Beaumont police were urging people to avoid Tolliver Road between Major Drive and Keith Road in North Beaumont as crews raced against the clock to fix the leak. BPD says around noon, crews were able to plug it up. The floodwater started to recede around that time. Carol Riley with Beaumont police told me a short time ago, water seeped into a couple of homes in this neighborhood. Pine Glen resident Richard Glenn says it's rare for something like this to happen, but he says he's grateful his home was not damaged.
The drainage district in this area has done an excellent job in keeping these ditches cleaned out, and the city's done their part as well. And so, I mean, you know, if it had to happen during a drought like this, it's probably as good as you could get.
Glenn has lived in Pine Glen since 1989 and says the only other levee breach he remembers was during Harvey. And again, a lot of those floodwaters have receded here in the Pine Glen neighborhood on streets like Brent Lane, where I'm standing right now. Brent and Clint Lane were actually the worst, the hardest hit streets in this area, according to Beaumont police. But again, a lot of those waters have receded